with each boasting unique customs, beliefs, and contributions to the tapestry of the continent. Their sagas of resilience, ingenuity, and fierce independence offer powerful insights into the human condition. This video explores the narratives of 15 of the most powerful and influential Native American tribes, offering a glimpse into their civilizations and their enduring legacies. We traverse a broad geographical spectrum, from the icy landscapes of the Arctic to the sun-baked plains of the Southwest, discovering the vibrant cultural diversity of these tribes. Number 1. The Comanche, nomads of the plains. The Comanche, a group traditionally known as the Numunu, which means the people, emerged as a dominant power in the southern plains region of the United States during the 18th and 19th centuries. Their homelands spanned across modern-day Colorado, Kansas, New Mexico, Oklahoma, and Texas. The Comanche's meteoric rise to power is attributed to their early adoption and mastery of horse culture. The Spaniards' introduction of the horse in the 17th century became a catalyst for the transformation of the Comanche from a small, relatively obscure tribe into a formidable nomadic power. As unparalleled equestrians, they revolutionized hunting and warfare strategies, allowing for an increased range and effectiveness that most other tribes could not match. Their command of extensive trade networks further augmented their influence. The Comanche traded with both neighboring native tribes and colonial frontiersmen, supplying horses, captives, meat, and hides in exchange for firearms, alcohol, and manufactured goods. Their stranglehold over the trade routes amplified their status as a dominant force on the plains. On the battlefield, the Comanche were feared and respected. Their prowess in horseback riding facilitated unparalleled guerrilla warfare tactics. They were known for their fast, unpredictable, and devastating raids, striking fear into the hearts of their adversaries. The legacy of the Comanche is enduring and potent. The tribe's adaptability, strategic intellect, and mastery of the plains environment underscore the resilience and dynamism of indigenous cultures. Today, the Comanche Nation continues to thrive, safeguarding their rich heritage while navigating the complexities of the modern world. Number 2. The Aztec, Empire of the Sun. The Aztecs, known as the Mexica, were among the most influential and sophisticated civilizations in the pre-Columbian Americas. From the 14th to 16th centuries, their empire thrived in the Valley of Mexico, with their capital, Tenochtitlan, an engineering marvel that dazzled early Spanish explorers. The Aztecs were remarkable city builders, farmers, astronomers, and warriors. Their monumental architectural feats, including the Templo Mayor, were testaments to their advanced understanding of engineering and mathematics. The Aztecs devised intricate agricultural systems, particularly the chinampas, or floating gardens, that sustained a population of hundreds of thousands. Their society was highly stratified, with strict divisions between nobles, commoners, serfs, and slaves. Aztec religion was extraordinarily rich and complex, permeated with ceremonies, rituals, and sacrifices intended to appease their pantheon of gods. The sun god, Huitzilopochtli, was the centerpiece of this pantheon, and the Aztecs' reverence for him inspired their moniker, People of the Sun. Aztec warfare was deeply ritualized and linked to their religious beliefs. Their warriors were highly disciplined and organized, with military ranks and units that reflected societal hierarchies. Through a series of strategic alliances and conquests, the Aztecs created a tributary empire, exerting control over various Mesoamerican cultures. The arrival of Spanish conquistadors led by Hernán Cortés in the 16th century heralded the end of the Aztec Empire. The combination of European diseases and warfare eventually led to its collapse. Today, their enduring legacy lives on, influencing Mexican culture, art, and language. Number 3. The Iroquois Confederacy, a democratic powerhouse. The Iroquois, known as the Haudenosaunee, or People of the Longhouse, represent a historically powerful Northeast Native American confederacy. Comprising the Mohawk, Oneida, Onondaga, Cayuga, Seneca, and later the Tuscarora, this alliance marked one of the earliest examples of a confederation-based political system in North America. The Great Law of Peace, A sophisticated constitution bound these nations together, promoting peace, equity, and unity among the diverse tribes. The Confederacy's political system, with its checks and balances and concepts of representative democracy, influenced the formation of the United States Constitution. The Iroquois Confederacy's system also recognized women's political power, as clan mothers held the authority to nominate and remove chiefs. They were located in the northeastern region of North America, primarily around present-day New York State, with homelands extending from New England to the Great Lakes. The Confederacy's control of these territories, rich in natural resources, augmented its influence and might. Iroquoian society was fundamentally agrarian, with a farming system that capitalized on the three sisters: corn, beans, and squash. These crops, which they expertly cultivated, formed the dietary staple of the Iroquois people. The Iroquois were known for their military prowess. They maintained a well-organized and formidable warrior society who were skilled strategists and diplomats. Their warrior ethos was balanced by a rich cultural and spiritual life characterized by a profound respect for the natural world. Despite suffering from territorial losses and population decline during the colonial period, the Iroquois Confederacy persists today, symbolizing the resilience and the political sophistication of Native American societies. Number 3. The Mohawk, Warriors of the Iroquois. The Mohawk, known as the Kanyenkeha, meaning people of the flint, were one of the 5 founding tribes of the Iroquois Confederacy. They occupied the easternmost part of the Iroquois territory, spanning across modern-day upstate New York, near the Mohawk and Hudson rivers. Often recognized as keepers of the Eastern Door, the Mohawk held a critical position within the Iroquois Confederacy, being the first line of defense against Eastern adversaries. They were renowned warriors, revered for their courage, strategic skills, and relentless fighting spirit. The fur trade era further solidified their reputation as they mastered maneuvering the complex dynamics of alliances with European powers. Mohawk society was matrilineal, where descent and property were traced through the female line. Clan mothers held significant authority, choosing and deposing the chiefs who represented their clans in the Confederacy's council. The Mohawk were also skilled farmers, and like the rest of the Iroquois, relied heavily on the cultivation of the 3 sisters: corn, beans, and squash. Their craftsmanship was notable, particularly their creation of wampum, sacred beaded belts used for ceremonial and diplomatic purposes. Despite significant challenges, including displacement, conflict, and forced assimilation, the Mohawk Nation remains resilient. Today, they continue to play a pivotal role in the Iroquois Confederacy, maintaining their cultural traditions and advocating for their rights and sovereignty. Number 4. The Apache, Masters of Guerrilla Warfare. The Apache, an aggregation of culturally related tribes, inhabited the southwestern United States. This group includes various tribes like the Chiricahua, Jicarilla, Mescalero, and Western Apache, among others. Their homelands spanned over arid regions, mountains, and plains of modern-day Arizona and New Mexico. Famed as fierce warriors, the Apache were adept in guerrilla warfare tactics, skillfully using their knowledge of the terrain to their advantage. They conducted swift, surprise attacks before disappearing into the rugged landscapes, keeping larger and more heavily armed opponents off balance. Apache spirituality was deeply connected with the natural world. They believed in a multitude of supernatural beings and conducted various ceremonies, including the girls' puberty rites known as the Sunrise Dance, which invoked blessings of fertility and well-being. One of the most famous Apache leaders, Geronimo, embodied the Apache's fierce resistance against U.S. encroachment during the Apache Wars in the late 19th century. His resilience made him a formidable adversary and a symbol of Native American resistance in the face of overwhelming odds. The Apache's dynamic adaptation to their harsh environment, their formidable skills in warfare, and their rich cultural practices attest to the resilience and sophistication of indigenous societies. Today, the Apache tribes persist, continuing to contribute to the multicultural tapestry of the United States while protecting and passing on their unique heritage to future generations. Number 5. The Pawnee, Stargazers of the Plains. The Pawnee, traditionally known as the Catix-Seachatics, or Men of Men, were one of the most populous and powerful tribes of the Central Plains. Inhabiting areas of Nebraska and Kansas, the Pawnee were semi-nomadic people who navigated between village life and buffalo hunts. They constructed impressive earth lodges along river valleys for permanent dwellings, designed for protection and comfort against the Great Plains' harsh weather conditions. However, they also adapted to a mobile lifestyle during hunting trips, using teepees as temporary shelters. Pawnee society was organized into 4 bands: the Chowee, Grand, the Kitkahaki, Republican, the Pitahawarata, Tapage, and the Skidi, Wolf. These bands operated autonomously but united for hunting, defense, and religious ceremonies. The Pawnee women held considerable influence, managing farming, trade, and home affairs, while men led in hunting and warfare. The Pawnee had a deep and complex religious life, centered around the observation of celestial bodies. They were avid astronomers, using their knowledge of the stars to guide their agricultural cycle and ceremonial activities. Their reverence for celestial entities earned them the title Stargazers of the Plains. Contact with European settlers led to significant cultural changes and population decline due to diseases and warfare. Despite these challenges, the Pawnee remain resilient, and today their rich cultural heritage, particularly their astronomical knowledge, continues to captivate and inspire. Number 6. The Osage, the Little Ones of the Middle Waters. The Osage Nation, originally inhabiting the Ohio and Mississippi River valleys, later migrated to Missouri, Arkansas, Kansas, and Oklahoma. They referred to themselves as Ni-U-Kon-Ska, people of the Middle Waters, indicative of their historical territories. Osage society was divided into a complex clan system, with roles and responsibilities distributed based on lineage. Their semi-sedentary lifestyle comprised village living, farming, and seasonal hunting. They constructed large, fortified villages with lodges covered by earth or bark, reflecting their architectural prowess. The Osage were renowned warriors and traders, controlling a vast territory that served as a trading hub between the French and other native tribes. Their martial strength, combined with their strategic location, made them a dominant force in the region. The tribe's spiritual beliefs were intertwined with their daily lives. The Osage cosmology was deeply connected to the natural world, emphasizing harmony, balance, and respect for all living beings. Their religious ceremonies and rites were complex, often corresponding to the changing seasons. The early 18th century marked the height of their power, with their influence extending across the Central Plains. However, like many other tribes, the Osage endured forced removals, wars, and diseases introduced by European colonizers, significantly reducing their population and territory. The Osage Nation's resilience is evident in its continued existence and the preservation of its cultural heritage. Today, they stand as a testament to the rich history and endurance of Native American tribes amidst the adversities they faced. Number 7. The Blackfeet, Lords of the Northern Plains. The Blackfeet, historically known as the Blackfoot in English, constitute a tribe of the Northern Plains, inhabiting the region extending from Saskatchewan in Canada to Montana in the United States. The Blackfeet Confederacy is made up of 3 tribes: the Siksika, Blackfoot, the Kainai, Blood, and the Piikani, Pagan. Their name is often attributed to their distinctive dark-colored moccasins, but their traditional self-designation, Naitsitapi, means the real people. Living in an area abundant with buffalo, the Blackfeet's culture and economy revolved around these animals, using them for food, clothing, and materials for dwellings and tools. Blackfeet warriors were recognized for their bravery and skill, defending their territory against encroachments and participating in intertribal wars. Their warfare expertise was often attributed to their belief in supernatural power obtained through visions and dreams, leading to the creation of powerful war societies. The Blackfeet developed a rich spiritual life centered on the sun dance, their principal religious ceremony, characterized by fasting, personal sacrifice, and prayers for communal well-being. Their cosmology acknowledged numerous spirits inhabiting natural objects and phenomena. Despite the severe challenges posed by European contact, including the depletion of buffalo, the Blackfeet have shown remarkable resilience. Today, they remain a vital presence in their traditional territories, preserving their customs, language, and spiritual practices. Number 8. The Kiowa, the principal people of the plains. The Kiowa, known to themselves as Kaigwu, meaning principal people, originally resided in the Rocky Mountains and later migrated to the southern plains. They occupied areas encompassing western Oklahoma, Texas, eastern New Mexico, and southeastern Colorado. Renowned as skilled horsemen, the Kiowa embraced a nomadic lifestyle following the adoption of horse culture. Their economy was based on buffalo hunting and later supplemented by raiding. Living in teepees, they moved regularly following buffalo herds and the seasons. Kiowa warriors were highly respected, forming numerous military societies based on age and martial prowess. They were recognized for their artistic expressions, particularly in the form of ledger art, a genre of Plains Indian art created on paper or cloth. The Kiowa had a complex religious system, holding the sun dance as their central religious event. They had a deep connection with the natural world, believing in spiritual beings inhabiting natural objects. Like many other Native American tribes, the Kiowa faced substantial adversity following European contact. Their vibrant culture and resilience, however, have ensured their survival and continued importance. Today, the Kiowa tribe continues to uphold their traditions, celebrating their heritage through storytelling, art, music, and dance. Number 9. The Tonkawa, the most human of people. The Tonkawa, traditionally inhabiting the regions of present-day Texas, were an independent tribe that stood apart from their neighboring Plains Indians. The Tonkawa, meaning the most human of people in their native language, were a relatively small tribe known for their distinct culture and language. Their way of life was shaped by the mixed plains and woodland environment they inhabited. They were semi-nomadic, subsisting on a mixture of hunting, fishing, and gathering, and later incorporating horse culture, which increased their mobility and hunting efficiency. The Tonkawa had a matrilineal social structure, with descent traced through the female line. The tribe was divided into several bands, each with its own chief, but united under a principal chief during times of war or other crises. One of the most distinctive aspects of the Tonkawa was their practice of ritual cannibalism, consuming the bodies of their enemies as a war ritual. While this custom was viewed negatively by neighboring tribes and European settlers, for the Tonkawa, it held spiritual significance. The tribe faced significant challenges in the form of conflicts with neighboring tribes, European diseases, and forced relocations. However, the Tonkawa people have shown remarkable resilience in preserving their unique cultural identity. Number 10. The Navajo, weavers of the Southwest. The Navajo Nation, or Dine as they call themselves, meaning the people, is the second largest Native American tribe in the United States. Their sprawling reservation spans across northeastern Arizona, southeastern Utah, and northwestern New Mexico. Historically semi-nomadic, the Navajos' subsistence patterns shifted with seasons, farming during the summer and hunting and gathering in the winter. They later adopted sheep herding and weaving from the Spanish, leading to the development of their well-renowned rug and blanket weaving traditions. The Navajo are renowned for their complex social structures, including clan systems, which play a significant role in their social and ceremonial life. Their traditional dwellings, known as hogans, hold spiritual significance and are integral to many rituals and ceremonies. Their belief system, the Din Bahana, or Navajo cosmology, describes the harmonious way of life and encompasses a wide array of ceremonies, rituals, and healing practices. The Navajo are also known for their exceptional contribution to World War II as code talkers, using their native language to develop a code unbroken by the enemy. The Navajo faced severe adversities, including forced removal, known as the Long Walk, and repression of their language and culture. However, their resilience and adaptation have ensured their survival and growth. Today, the Navajo Nation continues to prosper, maintaining their traditions while actively participating in contemporary society. Number 11. The Cherokee, the real people of the southeastern woodlands. The Cherokee Nation, known to themselves as Anivuia, meaning the real people or principal people, is one of the most widely recognized Native American tribes. Historically residing in the southeastern woodlands, the Cherokee occupied a vast region extending from North Carolina to Georgia and Tennessee. The Cherokee society was complex and highly organized, divided into 7 clans: Bird, Blue, Longhair, Paint, Deer, Wild Potato, and Wolf. Their matrilineal social structure meant descent and inheritance were traced through the mother's line. Each village had a council house where democratic meetings occurred, indicating their advanced system of governance even before European contact. Their way of life was shaped by the diverse natural resources of the southeastern woodlands. They practiced agriculture, cultivating the 3 sisters, corn, beans, and squash, while also engaging in hunting, fishing, and gathering. They constructed their dwellings, known as wattle and daub houses, using a framework of poles interwoven with branches and coated with clay. The Cherokee made a significant contribution to literature and education with the creation of a written syllabary by Sequoyah in the early 19th century. This enabled the widespread literacy among the Cherokee remarkably quickly, leading to the publication of the Cherokee Phoenix, the first Native American newspaper. Despite the adversities they faced, including forced removal, cultural assimilation, and dispossession of their lands, the Cherokee have shown remarkable resilience and adaptability. They have not only survived but also thrived, working tirelessly to preserve their cultural heritage while advocating for their rights. Today, the Cherokee Nation is the largest tribe in the United States, continuing to grow and prosper. They maintain a blend of traditional and contemporary life, keeping their languages alive, practicing traditional arts and crafts, holding ceremonies, and serving as a vibrant symbol of Native American heritage and resilience. The Cherokee story is a testament to the power of endurance, illustrating the capacity of indigenous cultures to adapt, survive, and flourish despite hardships. Number 12. The Sioux, defenders of the Great Plains. The Sioux Nation, or Dakota, Lakota, and Nakota as they are known in their respective dialects, meaning the allies or friends, is a group of tribes that originally inhabited the Great Plains region of North America. Known for their warrior culture, resilience, and the defense of their ancestral lands, the Sioux hold a prominent place in American history. Sioux society was organized into bands or groups of families, but united as a tribe during times of war or other significant events. The tribe was led by a council of elders who made decisions based on consensus. Their warrior tradition was central to their culture, with many warrior societies performing important societal roles in warfare, hunting, and ceremonies. The Sioux faced immense challenges and adversities following European contact, including forced relocations, treaty violations, and bloody conflicts like the Wounded Knee Massacre, a tragic event that marked the end of the Indian Wars. Despite these hardships, the Sioux have shown immense resilience. They've worked continuously to preserve their traditions, language, and spiritual practices while adapting to changing times. The contemporary Sioux maintain their cultural practices, including powwows, storytelling, music, and dance, while actively advocating for their rights and sovereignty. The Sioux Nation serves as a powerful symbol of resistance, resilience, and survival, contributing greatly to the cultural tapestry of Native America. Their legacy continues to inspire and influence generations, serving as a testament to the enduring spirit of Native American peoples. Number 13. The Hopi, the Peaceful Ones of Arizona. The Hopi, a Native American tribe primarily residing in northeastern Arizona, are known for their long history, peaceful lifestyle, and significant contributions to art and agriculture. Known to themselves as Hopi Tu Shinumu, or the Peaceful Ones, the Hopi are considered the oldest continuously inhabited community in North America. Hopi society is matrilineal and matrilineal, with descent and property passed down through the female line and husbands moving to live with their wives' clans. The Hopi are divided into several independent villages, each with its own governance structure, often headed by a religious leader. The Hopi are highly skilled farmers, developing advanced methods of dry farming and irrigation to survive in the harsh, arid environment of the Southwest. Corn holds a central role in their subsistence, economy, and religious ceremonies. The Hopi are also renowned for their artistry, particularly in pottery and Katsina doll carving. Their dwellings, known as pueblos, are multi-story houses made of stone and adobe built into the sides of mesas. The Hopi are perhaps best known for their religious ceremonies, particularly the Katsina, Kachina dances, designed to bring rain and ensure the successful growth of their crops. The Hopi cosmology is complex and deeply spiritual, recognizing numerous Katsinam, or spiritual beings. These Katsinam are believed to bring rain, assist in fertility and childbirth, aid in warfare, and serve many other functions necessary for the Hopi's survival in their challenging environment. The Hopi exemplify the persistence of Native American cultures, demonstrating that despite centuries of contact and conflict with numerous external societies, indigenous traditions can endure and flourish. Their rich history, profound spiritual beliefs, and significant contributions to agriculture and art mark the Hopi as a powerful symbol of Native American heritage and resilience. Number 14. The Inuit, masters of the Arctic. The Inuit, traditionally inhabiting the Arctic regions of Greenland, Canada, and Alaska, are a group of culturally similar indigenous peoples renowned for their adaptation to the harsh Arctic environment. The name Inuit translates to the people in the Inuktitut language. While not traditionally considered part of the Native American groups due to their distinct cultural and geographical differences, the Inuit are indigenous to the Americas. Inuit society revolves around the extended family, with cooperative hunting groups and communal sharing of food, reflecting a culture of cooperation and reciprocity. A leader, usually a proven hunter, would lead each community, but decisions were generally made through consensus. Their traditional subsistence patterns were focused on hunting sea mammals such as seals, whales, and walruses, supplemented by fishing and foraging during the brief Arctic summer. The Inuit developed sophisticated tools and technologies, including the kajak, kayak, umiak, large skin boat, and the igluvigak, snow houses, commonly known as igloos. Inuit clothing, primarily made from animal skins, was meticulously crafted to withstand extreme cold and wind. Their clothing designs, such as the parka, have been adopted globally as practical cold weather gear. Inuit spiritual beliefs centered around animism, the belief that all living and non-living things have a spirit. Shamanism played a significant role in their spiritual practices, with shamans mediating between humans and the spirit world, healing the sick, and guiding souls to the afterlife. The Inuit oral tradition is rich with storytelling, passed down generations to convey moral lessons, document genealogy, and explain natural phenomena. Their artistic tradition is also globally recognized, particularly their soapstone carvings and prints, depicting wildlife, hunting scenes, and Inuit mythology. The Inuit are truly the masters of the Arctic, demonstrating the adaptability and resilience of humans in one of the world's harshest environments. Their rich cultural traditions, exceptional survival skills, and enduring spirit stand as a testament to the diversity and strength of indigenous cultures across the globe. Number 15. The Seminole, unconquered people of Florida. The Seminole, inhabiting the peninsula of Florida, are an enduring tribe renowned for their resistance against removal by the U.S. government. The term Seminole, derived from the Creek word Simonoli, means separatist or runaway, which is fitting given their history of resistance. Their society was organized into clans based on matrilineal descent. Each clan was associated with a specific animal or bird, which served as a totem. The Seminole had a council system for decision-making, with a principal chief presiding over tribal matters. Seminole spirituality focused on the balance between humans and nature, with numerous ceremonies and rituals aimed at maintaining this harmony. Their belief system included a host of spirits inhabiting the natural world, and they sought guidance and protection from these spirits through their medicine men. The Seminole are perhaps best known for their resistance during the Seminole Wars, a series of conflicts with the U.S. government who sought to remove them to Indian territory. The most famous Seminole leader, Osceola, became a symbol of resistance during the Second Seminole War. Despite overwhelming odds, a portion of the Seminole population managed to remain in Florida, leading to their nickname, the Unconquered People. Today, the Seminole tribe of Florida is a federally recognized tribe, operating successful businesses, including tourism and gaming industries. They've worked tirelessly to preserve their cultural heritage, maintaining their traditions, language, and arts. Seminole patchwork, a distinctive form of quilting featuring vibrant patterns, is particularly famous. The Seminole story is one of resistance, resilience, and survival. Their legacy, embodied in their nickname, the Unconquered People, serves as a testament to the power of determination and the enduring spirit of indigenous cultures in the face of adversity.